Hey everyone, it's Karen, and on this episode, I'm going to be talking about mental health and well being for college students. I feel like this is like a really big thing for me because mental health is always, again, a biggie that I always want to talk about. And especially for college students, it's hard because I know for me, even when I was going back and forth to my first college, my community college, just driving back and forth 3 times a week, it was really mentally hard because I'd have to like leave. Yes, I did get to go home, so yeah, I shouldn't be complaining and stuff compared to students who actually had to move on to campus and are having issues with missing their mom or somebody back home, or just like new scenery like is making them really have difficult times. So I want to talk about some strategies on how we can fix this, okay? So, as I said earlier, college can be really stressful as well at times. So, prioritizing mental health and well being is crucial for academic success and overall happiness. Here's a breakdown of some key strategies and resources. Some mental health services. I know that many colleges offer counseling services which can improve mental health and academic performance. The reason why I feel like that is actually the biggest one for a student is because you're already on campus. Like, you should go to your campus resources first because they are there for a reason. And if you go to the mental health counselor on campus, they already understand like the environment and stuff that you're in, so they understand how when you start saying something, they're gonna know probably that student already, that you're complaining about, or if you're having like mental health issues from being wanting to be back home, missing somebody, or just like the environment's different. They can also understand that as well because not all those counselors and teachers and professors are actually from that city. Some actually have to travel too. So it's a big move for them too, having to travel back and forth every day. Like, they miss home too, so they can kind of relate to that. Plus, they probably had to go to a different university, so they probably had to travel as well. So they are in the same boat as you. If not, they've had plenty of students already come to you and start talking to them about whatever they're dealing with. So do not feel like you cannot talk to anybody at your college. Even if you don't feel comfortable going to the school counselor since they're a new person that you don't know, if you won't feel more comfortable, say, like with your professor or your advisor or somebody else, or just talk to them. Just make sure that you're expressing yourself, because if you're all up in your head, then you're not going to be in class. You're not going to be there, and that's not good for you in the future. So kind of figure out who you want to talk with. And then mindfulness and stress management. Techniques like mindfulness can help reduce stress and improve focus. For me, yes, that is true, I feel like. Only because if you're not mindful of your own situation and what others are going through, then you're not going to understand anything that is being told to you or that you're going through. So just be mindful and try to think of ways that you can have stress relief. And then the next one is self-care. Prioritizing self-care activities, exercise, healthy eating, and sleeping enough is the big one, because if your body is not getting rest because you're always on go mode and stuff, then you can't get anything done. You gotta rest. And then once your body is able to feel like a little bit more happier and stuff and more restful, then your brain will start being like, oh, well, if I feel good, then we can all feel good. So feeling good, taking care of yourself, even like if taking care of yourself means not even buying you something, going out and doing something, just you having alone time. Make sure that you prioritize that within your day because you are what matters the most. I promise. Next thing is time management. Effective time management helps balance academics with personal life and reduces stress. That is very true because for me, it's kind of hard. So I'm an online student. If y'all haven't been watching my other episodes, so I understand the time management issue because so I work a full-time job Monday through Friday while actually studying and doing my homework at the same time. So I'm an admin, so I'm answering phones, emails like consistently. While also trying to read my textbook and learn stuff for myself because that's kind of how we are. But what's good also about my job is I have a little bit more flexibility time than others. So not all the time is my phone ringing. Like it's really nice because I have certain seasons that the phone's like dead completely. It's so nice. So that gives me time to actually calm down, focus, not be so stressed, work on my college and myself as well. And getting outside too is like a big thing in the direct sunlight. I know most people are like, heat, sun, whatever, but that actually makes you feel good. So I would suggest to try to go outside at least once a day for 15 minutes. Just try it. If not once a day, do one day a week for 15 minutes and see how that changes. And then community engagement, joining clubs, sports, or other activities can combat the loneliness and foster a sense of belonging. I feel like that's a big one too because a lot of people, when they move to college, they don't know anything about that city or anybody going to that college, because I know sometimes in high school it's like you try to get your little buddies all together and go to the same university and stuff, because I was one of those people that was trying to go to a university with a friend of mine at the time, and I wanted to so bad, but I had other things going on. So plus she was a band, so she got in for like free, you know. She's smart. I wasn't in band. So finding activities that you like really helps you make you feel more comfortable. So like at Lincoln, like I said, and a couple other episodes, I used to work there. They have a lot of good activities around them. So like they have the open gym that you can not always go into, which is Jason's gym, and then they also have the link right there for students. So the link is like an exercise. I feel like it's pretty much just like a playground for the kids, honestly, or the students, I shouldn't say kids, because they're kind of like all cooped up, all up in that business world. Their dorms are right all in that business building area. So you're just always thinking about business and always thinking about your class and stuff. And like, whereas the link, it's like on the other side. So I feel like that's really helpful because it gets the students away from their dorms and stuff so that they can be stress free. So like I said, they have that. They don't have a lot of other activities, but they like if you do want to work out, which most students do, because most of them are athletic students anyways that go to Lincoln, I've noticed, at least when I was there. So that's helpful. But like other activities outside, so like art major, I know that there's art studio places and stuff that you can go and take classes and paint stuff. So like each month they have like a theme. So since Halloween is coming up, they have this hocus pocus thing that they do all the time. It's like the three girls, and they just literally teach you how to paint. It's really fun because I went to one right when I first moved because I was having like some stress and stuff. So the person I moved in with, she was like, since you like art, let's go to art class. I want to paint anyways. Come on. So it was really nice to get out and be me again and be able to paint, because painting really soothes me. Healthy lifestyle, maintaining a healthy diet and regular exercise can significantly impact your mental health, which is so true from my experience anyways. I've noticed the more healthier foods that you eat, the more I don't know, happy, bright, I don't know, good inside you feel. And then the exercising, it does release a lot of dopamine stuff as well. So that gets you feeling good about yourself, and because you're being able to take care of yourself. The next one is substance use disorder. Be aware of the risk of substance use and seek help if needed. Because some students start thinking that, and then they need the crisis support line, which is during the crisis. You can text hello to 741-741. So just be aware of if your mental health does get that bad and you feel like that, make sure that you reach out. If you can't feel like you can't reach out to anybody, make sure that you text them if you can, because it's really not a big deal. I promise you, college is not worth killing or doing anything bad over. So, and then coaching can improve mental health, support students, and achieve their goals. So make sure that you can find someone that you feel like is a good coach to you, for your lifestyle that you're trying to go into. College counseling centers, like I said earlier, and then mental health organizations such as American Counseling Association and the National Alliance of Mental Illness. They offer a lot of support as well if you want to reach out to someone that's not on campus, to outsource campus. And then online resources is Talkspace and BetterHelp. So those are just, like I said, just a little bit of something I pulled that I feel like were the biggest, main, important strategies that a student can use for when you're feeling just like really down and depressed and pressured by all of work, your life, personal life stress, just all of it in between. I want you to make sure that you're not alone, because again, it's not that hard. And yes, you do go through a lot of struggles and stuff, but those struggles is what makes you who you are, and you get to learn from them. And it's really good to just be okay with having bad health days and reaching out to people, because most people has already been through what you've already went through. If they haven't, they can find someone who has, that's went through the exact same thing, because they will be able to understand your situation more. And I feel like that is very helpful. So I hopefully these were some helpful little strategies that you are not aware of yet. If not, at least I gave you some more information if you did already know them. If you have any more tips or strategies that you want to talk about, always you can comment down below or message me on Instagram. So hopefully this was helpful. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. Bye.